is Ekaterina. Welcome to Apprentice of Silence YouTube channel. On the screen right now, you're watching me just do the dishes, be at home, normal stuff. I'm making this video as a way to connect to people, opening myself up and hopefully creating a platform for real connections. I am a psychic intuitive. I do tarot card readings, I do energy reading, inner child healing. You can find out more about me on my webpage, apprenticeofsilence.com. I'm not quite sure who is going to resonate with this video or the work that I feel guided to do. So it's kind of a new territory for me to explore, and honestly, I'm excited, nervous, terrified, amazed, the normal things that people feel every time they embark on a new journey or try something for the first time. I can't say that channeling or intuitive work is something new to me. I've been doing it consciously for more than 8 years. Unconsciously, I can't even tell. It's such a part of me that I think I identify more with intuit and quote unquote healer or whatever, channeler, more than I identify with humans sometimes. I hope that I can inspire someone to be themselves and to trust that life is really happening for you, even if you can't see it yet. To just be a child about it and explore and feel joy and cry sometimes because of the intense emotions that just happens when something is pure and real. And if anyone would like to hate me, that's fine. I am, of course, afraid of people who know me, who I maybe went to school with or something like that, or worked with, who'd come across this video and be like, excuse me? I wonder where that fear comes from. I mean, we're all just us. And my truth is that everyone is a spiritual being. Some have just, due to immense of pain that they've been through, turned some of their parts down. Turned them off. Or At least they're in the subconscious. So even the people from my school or work should resonate, maybe, because they're also spiritual beings. Like, no one is an exception from the rule. We all came down to this planet as an extension of our soul's consciousness. So why am I so afraid? What is it that I'm really afraid of? I get this vision of, it's like a metal room, and it's cold the way that metal is, and it's just isolation. So it's this fear of isolation, which is ironic because spirituality creates connection. But in my mind, parts of me seem to believe that confinement and getting locked up in monastery is like, this is what my parts are certain of, that this is what spirituality will look like for us. Orthodox women monastery. That's it, right? And you're never allowed to speak to anyone about it, because it's just between you and God. But that's what makes me so lonely, isn't it? Because I can't share with anyone else what I'm feeling. It's not even that I'm sharing anything extraordinary or out of this world. It is of this world. It's just my feelings. It's the way I process. It's the way I am. It's my being. I just want to be able to share it. But they somehow, somewhere, someone shamed the core of me. So I made it mean that my spirituality is bad, because somehow I was taught that spirituality is my core, my soul. But it's all the same. So I can't split away from it. I thought I'd try out some what's called, or what some call, light language. I used to do it a lot when I was a kid, but I didn't know that it was a thing. I just did it. But all my childhood was so intensely lonely. I guess spirituality didn't create connection for me in my childhood, since I used spirituality as a coping mechanism for the loneliness. So somehow I still make it mean the same thing, that I'm confined in something, or that there is some rule. Can you see like a empty church, and someone has been praying for hours upon hours, and like, it has to be quiet, you have to be alone, you probably have to wear something on your head if you're a woman, or like something that makes you feel oppressed, but then it's your spirituality that you're practicing. It's the core of your soul. So how can that be oppressed? So it's the purest form of yourself in some ways, and yet it is so limited in this world to, like, you're only allowed to come through here, and you can't share it with anyone else. It's between you, the icons, the holy scripture, and the church. Okay, so back to light language healing. I thought I'd try it out and record it and see, whatever people think of it or don't think of it. I just miss it. And apparently I'm singing it. So that'll be at the end if you're interested. Which should be in like 2 minutes. I don't know the future of this channel. I don't know what I'm gonna do, what will come up, what I'll be talking about, what I'll be channeling. But if you feel something, stick around to see how this grows or doesn't. But I'm excited, so, and terrified, as I said. Okay. Lashtiram ki vorash bo ian shariram vashmon karam ish bushteri vo sankirash vo el vorashon ki tirari Zdashrevu ki avashari En darishmu el moyablishtu Quel corazón tivulashvari El moyablish kivo Que loshtamu eroshtivari en roshtipu vargorashma iagdivulandriushdamari ki voshti ushti